Did you know your heart can start clogging even before you feel any symptoms? By the time you notice issues like high blood pressure, fatigue, or even shortness of breath, your arteries could already be narrowed by up to 70%. The silent truth is that clogged arteries rarely announce their presence. There may be no pain, no discomfort, not even a flutter. Yet, inside your body, plaque could be slowly building, taking up more and more space inside the artery's smooth lining. These blockages, often unnoticed for years, are among the most dangerous health risks, leading to heart attacks and strokes without warning. Modern lifestyles make this grim scenario all too common. The food we eat, the lack of daily activity, ongoing stress, and even genetics can combine, causing arteries to slowly become blocked with cholesterol, fats, and other sticky substances. Experts call these silent killers, the kind you only recognize when it's already too late. But here's the empowering truth. You do not need to wait for that scary wake-up call, that chest pain, that trip to the ER, or that heart monitor beeping urgently. There are simple, science-backed habits you can start today that will help to keep your arteries clear and your heart healthy. That's why, in this guide, we'll be revealing 5 natural foods that serve as nature's own artery cleaners. By incorporating these superfoods into your daily diet, you can tap into their heart protective power and potentially add years to your life, while feeling more energized, alert, and vibrant every single day. So stay with us to the end, because this small investment of your attention could quite literally be a lifesaver for you or someone you love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're committed to your health and wellness journey. And as you listen, think about which food you could try adding to your plate today. Let's begin with the first of these 5, and perhaps the most celebrated among ancient healers and modern scientists alike: garlic. Long before modern medicine, garlic was treasured as a miracle food in cultures around the world. In ancient Egypt, it was fed to pyramid builders to boost strength and endurance. In traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda, it was valued for rejuvenating the heart and circulation. But what does the science say about garlic in today's world, where heart disease remains the leading cause of death worldwide? The main active compound in garlic is called alliin, which, when crushed or chopped, turns into allicin. This is the substance behind garlic's unmistakable aroma and its remarkable health powers. Studies reveal that garlic can help reduce LDL, that notorious bad cholesterol which clings to artery walls, by notable amounts. In fact, research has found that garlic can decrease total cholesterol by up to 17 milligrams per deciliter and LDL cholesterol by 9 milligrams per deciliter, a result that, in some patients, rivals the benefits of certain prescription medications. But garlic's power doesn't stop with cholesterol. It also plays a critical role in protecting the arteries themselves from damage. Long-term exposure to high levels of LDL cholesterol causes inflammation in the arteries and triggers calcium to build up in the walls, a hardening process that can cause dangerous blockages and brittle arteries. Garlic slows the buildup of these hard plaques by reducing calcium accumulation. Not only that, but garlic can reduce high blood pressure by up to 8 millimeters of mercury, significantly lowering the risk for serious cardiovascular events. Imagine, for a moment, a senior woman who had been told by her doctor that her cholesterol was dangerously high. She'd spent years enjoying rich foods and often ate out, rarely considering the toll it might take. Worried by her blood pressure readings and determined to avoid medication if she could, she decided to add garlic to her daily diet. She began by mincing fresh garlic and mixing it into her salads or adding thin slices to her sandwiches. Within a few months, she returned to her doctor. This time, her blood pressure readings had dropped, and her lab results showed lower cholesterol. She felt more energetic, lighter, and less fatigued, and she could walk farther without losing her breath. What's the best way to maximize garlic's heart benefits? While garlic powder and pills are popular, the raw form contains the highest levels of allicin. Crushing or chopping raw garlic and letting it sit for a few minutes before eating unleashes the most potent effect. If you have trouble digesting raw garlic, consider aged garlic extract, which is gentler on the stomach and concentrated for convenience. No matter how you consume it, Making garlic a daily habit is a simple, delicious way to help sweep bad cholesterol from your arteries. Our second natural artery cleaner is a crunchy, earthy snack that packs a powerful heart health punch: walnuts. Walnuts may be small, but they are mighty for your arteries. Unlike many other nuts and seeds, walnuts are especially rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. These plant-based healthy fats fight inflammation and help make blood vessels more flexible. Walnuts also contain a treasure trove of antioxidants, such as vitamin E and polyphenols, which prevent sticky cholesterol from adhering to artery walls. The impact of walnuts on heart health is nothing short of remarkable. Researchers found that incorporating even a small handful, about 1 ounce of raw walnuts into your daily routine, can lower LDL cholesterol by over 4 milligrams per deciliter. And that's not all. A well-known scientific study found that individuals consuming walnuts regularly had a 15% lower risk of developing coronary heart disease over the course of several years. But how exactly do walnuts help? The answer lies in their unique mix of heart-friendly nutrients. The healthy fats support healthy cell membranes and blood vessels, while the antioxidants clear away the dangerous free radicals that can cause LDL cholesterol to oxidize and become extra sticky. Moreover, walnut consumption improves the elasticity of the blood vessels, meaning they're able to expand and contract more easily, keeping blood pressure more stable and reducing overall stress on the heart. Let's picture a senior man who'd grown concerned about his heart after decades of high-stress work and less than ideal eating habits. After visiting his doctor and hearing about his high cholesterol, he decided to start eating a handful of raw walnuts every morning. He avoided the salted, candied, or roasted varieties, knowing these often include extra sodium and sugars that work against arterial health. Over the months, he began to notice subtle improvements. His fingers and toes felt warmer, a sign of better circulation, and the occasional chest tightness he'd felt during brisk walks grew less frequent and less intense. On his next health checkup, his cholesterol had improved too. To get the most out of walnuts, aim for raw, unsalted nuts. While it may be tempting to reach for flavored or processed nut mixes, these often contain added ingredients that can undo the positive effects. Keep a small jar of walnuts at your desk or in your kitchen as a ready snack, or toss them on oatmeal, salads, or yogurt to enjoy daily benefits. Next, we move to a food that is as beautiful as it is powerful: pomegranate, the jewel-like fruit that truly earns its place as the artery detoxifier. Pomegranate has been celebrated for thousands of years, often symbolizing life, fertility, and health in cultures from ancient Persia to Greece to India. But the science behind its glowing reputation is even more impressive. Pomegranates are loaded with antioxidants, more than red wine, green tea, or blueberries. The polyphenols found in pomegranate, especially punicalagin and anthocyanins, are especially effective at targeting cholesterol that tries to attach to arterial walls. Instead of letting LDL cholesterol become oxidized and stick, pomegranate actively prevents this damaging process from occurring. This means less chance for the arteries to become blocked or hardened by tough, immovable plaque. One groundbreaking study asked participants with persistent arterial blockages to drink 8 ounces of pure pomegranate juice every day for a year. The results were stunning. After 12 months, arterial plaque was reduced by 30%, and in some cases, the blood flow through the arteries improved by an incredible 177%. These results were not limited to healthy individuals. Even those already diagnosed with heart disease saw noticeable benefits. Why does this happen? Pomegranate works in multiple ways. First, it boosts production of nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels, keeps them elastic, and improves circulation. Healthier, more relaxed arteries are less likely to sustain the tiny injuries that allow cholesterol to build up in the first place. Next, by stopping LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, pomegranate keeps arteries from becoming sticky. Finally, the fruit's antioxidants sweep away harmful particles and keep the inner lining of the arteries smooth and clear. Consider a senior couple who'd spent years keeping an eye on their diets, but were still at risk due to family history. They began drinking a glass of pure pomegranate juice every morning. careful to avoid juices with added sugars or high fructose corn syrup. In the weeks and months that followed, they noticed subtle yet important changes. They had more energy in the afternoons, were able to walk farther without growing tired, and in general felt a sense of vitality returning to their days. Their annual checkups started to bring better news each time. The key to pomegranate's heart benefits is purity. Choose 100% pure pomegranate juice, or, for even more nutrition, eat the fresh seeds themselves. While the juice is convenient, the seeds provide important fiber and extra nutrients with every crunchy bite. With so many ways to enjoy, from breakfast smoothies to salads to desserts, pomegranate is a delicious and versatile way to show your arteries some love. Our fourth heart-saving food is an all-time favorite for creamy texture and subtle flavor: avocados, the heart-healthy fat that benefits your arteries in several profound ways. People often associate fat with danger, but not all fats are created equal. Avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats, which are the heart's best friend. Unlike saturated and trans fats that raise LDL cholesterol and inflame arteries, monounsaturated fats help lower bad cholesterol and fight inflammation in the blood vessels. The science behind avocados is impressive. In a landmark study, individuals who ate 1 avocado per day saw their LDL cholesterol drop by over 13 milligrams per deciliter, a drop that can drastically cut the risk of plaque buildup. There's more. Eating avocados daily has been linked with a 21% lower risk of developing heart disease in the first place. But the benefits go deeper still. Avocados are loaded with potassium, a vital mineral that helps keep blood pressure in check. Potassium balances out the effects of sodium, relaxing blood vessel walls and naturally lowering the strain on the arteries. For people with high blood pressure, even small reductions can make a huge difference, helping to avoid strokes, heart attacks, and kidney damage down the road. Picture a senior woman who had always believed fat is bad. After years of dieting and trying to cut all fats, she was surprised to learn about the science behind avocados. Skeptical at first, she started simple, adding half an avocado on whole grain toast at breakfast, or blending it into a morning smoothie. Within weeks, she noticed higher energy levels, an easier time maintaining a healthy weight, and, after routine checkups, naturally lower blood pressure readings. Not only did she look forward to her creamy avocado breakfasts, but she came to appreciate how much better she felt, both physically and emotionally. To make avocados a seamless part of your life, try slicing them onto salads or sandwiches, stirring into yogurt or smoothies, or simply enjoying as a quick snack with a sprinkle of lemon juice. There's no need for complicated recipes. This heart helper is quick, satisfying, and deeply nourishing. Last but not least is our fifth and final food hero, one that brings vibrant color, satisfying sweetness, and a surge of nutrition to your plate: beets, nature's ultimate blood flow booster. Among root vegetables, beets stand out for their unique ability to enhance blood flow and support heart health. The secret lies in their high nitrate content. Once eaten, the natural nitrates in beets are converted into nitric oxide in the body, a gas that dilates blood vessels, relaxes arteries, and allows blood to flow more easily. This means less work for the heart and less chance for dangerous blockages to form. Scientific studies support the reputation beets have enjoyed for centuries. In one major study, drinking fresh beet juice raised nitric oxide levels by an astonishing 21%, directly improving circulation and heart function. And regular consumption reduced systolic blood pressure, the top number on your blood pressure reading, by up to 8 millimeters of mercury. These numbers may seem small, but even minor improvements can slash your risk of heart attack and stroke. Consider the story of a senior man who began drinking beet juice after years of struggling with fatigue, slow recovery after exercise, and a creeping rise in blood pressure. At first, he was wary of the bright color and earthy flavor, but determined to improve his health, he persisted. Within weeks, his stamina increased. He could walk longer distances and bounce back faster from activity. Friends and family noticed his renewed energy and brighter complexion. More importantly, A follow-up visit to his doctor showed real improvements in both blood flow and heart health. To get the full range of benefits from beets, try juicing them fresh for the most concentrated effect, or simply roast and slice onto salads for a sweet, tender side dish. Whichever method you choose, adding beets to your weekly meals is a colorful, tasty way to boost your natural nitric oxide and send more oxygen-rich blood to every part of your body. Now, let's review what we've learned. These 5 remarkable foods, garlic, walnuts, pomegranate, avocados, and beets, are scientifically proven to work like nature's artery cleaners. They lower bad cholesterol, reduce inflammation, boost blood vessel elasticity, and improve circulation across your entire body. Their power isn't hidden in complex or expensive supplements. It's available at your local grocery store, as close as your own kitchen, and just waiting to become part of your daily routine. If you want to protect your heart and keep your arteries clear for decades to come, start today. Choose 1 or 2 of these foods and add them to your meals. Maybe tomorrow you'll try a slice of avocado on toast or a glass of beet juice. Next week, you might toss some walnuts on your salad or stir fresh garlic into your dinner. Over time, these small changes add up, providing big protection for your heart and a brighter, healthier future for you and your loved ones. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you found this guide helpful, so you and those you care about can stay up to date with the latest science-backed wellness tips. Leave a comment below and tell us which heart-healthy food you're most excited to try. Sometimes the first step is just sharing your goals with others. Remember, the health of your heart is in your hands. It's never too early and never too late to start making positive changes. Don't wait for the warning signs, for the pounding heartbeat, the high blood pressure reading, the emergency wake-up call. Every meal, every snack, every bite is an opportunity to support your heart, to clear your arteries, and to give yourself the vibrant health you deserve. A strong heart isn't built in a day, but it is built one choice at a time. Stay proactive, stay positive, and keep your heart strong for the journey ahead. Make these foods a staple in your diet and watch the transformation, not just in your heart health, but in your energy, your spirit, and your whole outlook on life. Your future self will thank you.